Hello friends, this is Dr. Amarjit Kaur, Professor of Accounting and Business Communication at the Department of Management, Gurugram University, Gurugram. I am author of 10 books and 58 research papers. I am privileged to be here and to discuss on SMART goals. So this is a very interesting topic, SMART goals. So it clearly tells you how to set goals and what is the technique of setting the goal, which is known as SMART. So we shall be talking about goals, what goals are, especially the professional goals, and few tips on setting the goals, and then we shall be moving towards SMART goals. That is a technique of setting professional goals. Okay, so let's start with this. Setting clear goal can help us track our progress and reach major milestone both in personal and professional lives. Whether we want to complete a significant project or are interested in pursuing a new career, setting goals is the most essential part towards it. Let's understand this. Everybody in our life would have certain goals, be it towards the personal life or towards the professional life. People have goals towards the academic achievements, people have goals towards the professional achievements, people have goals in personal life to marry by this time, to lose weight, to gain weight. They all are our goals. So to set up a goal is really going to help anybody for that matter to track the progress towards that goal, towards that objective, and it really helps us to achieve that milestone, to achieve that target, whatever we have kept for us. So these goals could be set for the personal life, personal growth, or for professional goals. If I want to set a goal that I would be publishing in ABC category journal, so this becomes my professional goal. But if I set a goal that I will be losing weight by 4 kgs in next 3 months, then it is my personal goal, right? So we want to complete some significant project, some product, some timeline, even that is a goal. So I may say that I have to launch a new product by end of December. So this is my project which I was working at, and I want to complete that. I may say that by January 2028, I will be switching to a new job in the area of AI and artificial intelligence. So that is my new career. I am into teaching and I want to shift into AI domain. So setting goals is actually the most essential part towards achieving it. So that's why setting goals is important. Now, setting goals and then achieving them can help us feel more fulfilled and achieve greater success in our personal and professional life. These goals may be short-term or long-term objectives that one aims to achieve on a daily, monthly, quarterly, or yearly basis. So, setting goals, is actually ultimate step towards achieving them. Unless you know what you want to achieve, you will not be able to achieve it. Then it would be a random approach, it would be an ad hoc approach. We want a permanent, focused approach towards achieving any objective or milestone. So that's why we say that setting up a goal and then achieving it is going to help us feel very happy, fulfilled, contented, and it is actually the sign of success for anyone to achieve the goal, whatever we have set for us, both in personal and professional life. Now these goals could be short term, these goals could be long term objectives that anyone is actually trying to achieve on daily basis, monthly basis, quarterly basis, yearly basis. You may have goal for the next 1 hour. Oh, I have 20 tasks in hand. I will be completing this task in the next 1 hour. By 3 p.m., by 4 p.m., I will achieve this. So that is my hourly goal, right? So that is really, really short term. And I may have certain goals that by every month or by next month, my sales will should touch this point. By next month I will be able to lose 2 kgs. So these are the goals which we may have in short term, or maybe we may have long term. So now, short term versus long term goals. Short term goals are small goals that you can achieve in the near future that will also help you to achieve long term goals. Long term goals are the bigger goals that one has for his or her life or career. These goals can be can take several years to achieve and are usually the culmination of several short term goals. So as I said, that these goals which we may have in our personal or professional lives, they could be either short term, or they could be long term goals. Now these short term goals are the goals that one can achieve in the near future, immediately. Let's say, for the next 1 hour, next 1 day, next 1 month, next 1 year, even that is short term. So, but when we culminate all those short term goals and we are working towards a bigger cause, for a bigger goal, let's say, I am trying to change my career from completely from one particular domain to another domain. That could be long term goal. Let's say people have the goals to build a house for their own, for themselves, their own house. So I want to own a house after 7 years from now, 10 years from. That is a bigger goal. To achieve that bigger goal of having a house in NCR, so you may calculate, backward, and you will realize that I need this much money to be kept aside from every month's savings for the purpose of my house. So that is my short term goal. So I am keeping, let's say, 10,000 rupees aside from my salary every month, so that after few years I have X amount to buy a house in a particular locality. So here those short term goals which was saving 10,000 per month is accumulating and helping me achieve the bigger goal. So it's a culmination of several short goals. That's what the bigger goal or the long term goal is. Now the benefit of setting goals at work. The purpose of having goals in the workplace is to help oneself develop as a professional and achieve success in career. The benefits of setting goals at work include certain things. Number 1, guiding your career, helping you maintain focus. Number 3, completing major projects with ease. And number 4, advancing your career. So let's discuss these 2 slides now. So what are the benefits that you should be setting up goals at work? There are many benefits. We are going to discuss one by one, few of them certainly. So the most important thing is it will help anyone to develop oneself into a good professional. And if you are a good professional, you will be paid well, your job will be secured, your personal life will be secured, you will have more stability in all aspects of life, right? So if this is a long-term goal that I want to develop in a wonderful teacher, I want to develop myself as a good researcher. So that is, that is a professional goal. So setting those goals help us in many ways. Number 1 is that it helps us towards our career. Throughout my career, if I have some goal for my work, for my profession, then that goal will guide me to achieve, whatever I have said. So this is throughout, this works as a roadmap. So goal will be your roadmap. It will show you which path to follow in your career, in your professional life, which path not to follow. So it will guide you in your career. That's the first important benefit in the in the process of setting goals. So second is it will help you maintain focus. You will never lose your focus because you know where do you want to reach. So if I know as a professional that is my ultimate goal, I want to reach here. So certainly I will work towards that particular goal, right? So I will stay focused. I will not look here or there. I will simply be looking straight towards my goal, and I will remain focused. The third benefit is that it will help me to complete major projects with very ease, with comfort, because I am interested in reaching certain point. That's my goal in my career, at my work. So all the small things, including all the small projects to bigger projects, I would be really trying to complete them on time, because I know if I complete that project, that is one milestone towards my bigger goal of career, right? So you are motivated, you are focused, and you will be able to complete those small projects to reach that major project, or to complete that major project. So you will divide your achievements of minor major projects. All the small projects will be completed on time. You will be completing your major project too on your time, because you have certain goal to reach. And then if you have certain goals which you were trying to achieve and you are able to achieve, you are doing what? You are actually advancing your career. You, from here to next step, so you are getting promoted. You are getting paid better than the previous year. So this is how your career is advancing, be it in terms of salary, power, responsibility, appreciation. All those things are going to be achieved if you are actually able to achieve your goals well at the workplace, and if you have set up your goals at the first hand. Now I'm going to share certain tips for how to set professional goals. So number 1, be realistic. Number 2, share your goals with others. Number 3, acknowledge your efforts. So there are 3 major tips for setting professional goal. When we set our goals, I just said few minutes ago that our goals help us achieve milestones. They help us advance our career. They help us maintain, to stay focused, etc., etc. Right, that all is correct. But unless you are able to achieve those goals which you set for yourself, you will be unhappy at the end of the day if you are not able to achieve them. So you have to set your goals which are realistic, because we want to have goals to actually achieve them. If you are setting up unrealistic goals and you are failing to achieve them, what does it mean? It means it is going to end up into frustration, into unhappiness, annoyedness, a sense of no fulfillment, and ultimately it will reflect in your work performance. So one need to be realistic while setting up the professional goals. And second tip is that whenever we set our professional goals, we should speak loud about that. Share your goals with others, but not by talking loud about that. If you look at the mission vision statement in most of the companies, they would have on their website, and those missions are divided into objectives or the goals, and they are displayed on every wall in very most of the good companies. Why? Because in boardrooms, in corridors, they will set those goals. We want to see the sales reaching 3 trillions by end of this year. Let's say this is the target for any particular company. So what is happening? The top management had set that goal, and now it has been spoken loud. It has been actually put across on all the notice boards at all the public places, so that every employee reads it every day. Everybody reminds oneself that, you see, this is the goal my team is trying to achieve and I need to contribute. So sharing goals publicly with others, with friends, with people, with family, with colleagues, it really helps you to achieve them, because then there is a sense, at the back of your mind, that you have committed something. So your whole body, your whole system, your brain, your time frame, everything will work towards achieving those goals. So first was that we should be realistic in whatever we set. Second is that we should be talking loud about our goals. It should be shared with others. And the last thing is that we should acknowledge our efforts. So if we are working towards some goal, and let's say, I have to reach here, And if so, let's say it is the total difference of 10 kilometers from here to here. So if I'm able to reach from here to here, let's say 3 kilometers, I should acknowledge that, well done. I should applaud myself that good, I have achieved 3 kilometers. 7 kilometers are more to go, but fine. With these many efforts, I was able to, by walking these many steps, by walking these many minutes, I was able to reach or complete 3 kilometers. Same is for the sales target, for production target, cost saving target, whatever the target a company, the staff or the company has kept for itself. We should acknowledge our efforts of, which we have put in for achieving those goals. So these are the tips for setting up professional goals. Now we should be talking about SMART goals. That was the topic of the day. So I will be briefly introducing what SMART goals are. So SMART goal, all of us need to set goals for work or our personal life. Creating a SMART goal can help to amplify the probability of achieving them. This popular goal setting technique can help to make us more productive and ensure our goals are both achievable and definite. So let me discuss with you. So as I was just discussing a minute ago, that setting a professional goal or personal goal is always very, very helpful. This help us achieve those goals. If we do not set up, we may have goals in our mind, we may have goals somewhere in the books, but if we set up those goals using a very good technique, so that we are actually able to achieve, that is going to increase the probability of achieving them, right? So we need to set goals both in personal and professional life. But if we create SMART goal, so I will discuss what SMART is. If we create SMART goal, the probability of achieving those goals goes up, right? That is one background argument I am making. And the second thing is, this particular technique, which we call as SMART goals technique, is actually a goal setting technique which can help us to make productive and to ensure us goals are both achievable and definite. Because if we are using this technique SMART, the goals which we will set, they are actually realistic, they are achievable, and they are definite, they are specific, they are not vague. Because this technique helps us to develop definite achievable goals. Now the SMART goal, further, one can set goals in many ways, including using the 5 characteristics of SMART goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. SMART goals incorporate all of these criteria to ensure the goals we are pursuing are attainable. So let me now discuss this. So as I said, this SMART goals is a goal setting technique, right? So one can set these goals in many ways, right? So there are many ways to set goals. We will discuss certain more techniques in future lectures, but today we are discussing SMART goal. It means SMART goal is also one of the technique to set goals. Okay, so in SMART there is an acronym. So there are 5 words in this SMART. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, and T stands for time bound. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So 5 letters, 5 words are there. In the word SMART there are 5 letters, and for every word so SMART we are using as an acronym, right? So specific, measurable, achievable, then relevant, and time bound. We will discuss all these 5 features in a next few minutes. And this SMART goal technique, it actually incorporates all these 5 criteria. Why? Because to ensure that goals are actually achieved, are actually attained. So this goal setting technique is a very smart technique in other ways, if I want to say that. So what are those acronyms which we use? As I said, SMART goal. So specific, make a goal that is focused and defined. Second, measurable, determine how you view success. Number 3, achievable, decide whether you can accomplish your goal. Number 4, relevant, set appropriate goals. Number 5, time based, concrete, short term, date of start and date of end. So concrete start date and end date. So let me discuss these 5 characteristics of this technique in detail now. S stands for specific. So our goal should be very, very specific. It should not be that I want to be very popular. This is not specific. If I'm a politician and I'm running elections, like I'm running in the race of elections, I'm contesting somewhere, I cannot say I should win or I should have the highest number of votes. That is not very specific. I should win the election by at least 50,000 votes of margin. I should win election by these many percentage of vote. Then my goal is more specific, more detailed and is accurate. So it's very objectively defined. Instead of saying I want to lose weight, that is a subjective statement. I want to lose 5 kgs in next 2 months. That is specific. So instead of saying that I want to lose weight, if I say I want to lose 5 kgs in next 2 months, that is more specific, right? So SMART says, the S word in SMART goal says, be specific with your goals. The second is whatever you set in your goal, it should be measurable, right? So determine how. So if I say 5 kgs, it is measurable. So if you are 60 kgs, you want to be 55 after 2 months, 3 months, whatever the target you have kept. So it is measurable. The difference of 60 to 55 is measurable. But if we say simply, I want to lose weight, I want to look smart, I want to, whatever, I want to perform well in my academics, then they are not specific, not measurable. But if you say, I want to have at least 75% marks in my final exams this year, it is measurable. Either I could achieve or not. So third is achievable. So whatever you set, it should be measurable, but it should also be achievable. It's not that you just set goal anything. It practically it's not, and scientifically it's not suggestive to lose so much weight in 1 month. So you cannot set a goal that I should lose 20 kgs in 1 month. That is not achievable, right? If you achieve, you will achieve at the cost of your health, or something abnormal will be used. So certainly it should be achievable. Same thing could be at your workplace. If you are setting up a goal of let's say increase in sales by 200% in 30 days, practically it is not possible for any company or any sales team. You may have a target of achieving it 25%, 30% than the previous month, and so on. So whatever the goal you write for yourself or put yourself, it should be achievable. The fourth word, relevant, it means it should be we should have an appropriate goal. The goal should be relevant to the long-term goal. Your short-term goal should be relevant to that. And the last is time-based. We should have specific date of achieving it and starting it and ending it. So that's what the SMART goal technique means. I hope you are able to understand this. We will continue this in the next lecture. Thank you very much.